10 News This Morning starts right now. And good morning. Happy New Year, everyone. I'm Aaron Dickens. Great to see you all on this Saturday morning. Great to see you.
Good to see you. Good to have you
well.
here. I'm Moses Small. Thank you again for joining us. It is January 4th, and today begins a week of funeral services to say farewell to the man who was America's oldest living president, Jimmy Carter.
He died on December 29th at 100 years old. Incredible. ABC 10 News reporter Faith Abube shares Carter was ready to be reunited with his wife. She died over a year ago.
This morning, a motorcade taking former President Jimmy Carter from his hometown of Plains, Georgia, pausing for a moment at his boyhood farm before making the 100-mile trip to Atlanta, arriving at the Carter Center where there will be a private funeral service and public viewing. Tuesday, his body will be flown to Washington, D.C., where he will lie in state at the U.S. Capitol. A national service at Washington's National Cathedral planned for Thursday before his remains are flown back to his Georgia hometown for a private burial. At the national service, his longtime friend, President Joe Biden, will deliver a eulogy. President-elect Trump also expected to attend. President Carter will ultimately be laid to rest next to his beloved wife, Rosalind, in Plains. He once called her his secret weapon. They were married for 77 years until she passed away just over a year ago. Jason Carter is one of his 12 grandchildren.
I knew that he was ready, and I knew that, he had said in these last few weeks that frankly, he wanted to go see Rosalind. That was his words. And that made us all feel okay with it, right? He is at peace. We were at peace.
Carter was born into a humble family in rural Georgia. They were peanut farmers. Carter enlisting in the Navy, becoming a state senator, Georgia governor, and eventually sitting in the most powerful office in America.
I, Jimmy Carter, do solemnly swear.
James Earl Carter taking the oath of office in January 1977, serving just one term with challenges at home and abroad. But most agree his years after the White House were remarkable, building homes for the poor even into his 90s. And through the Carter Center, bringing fair elections and an end to diseases in places around the world.
He was an honest man. I think his legacy would be his honesty, his faith, and in politics, that's kind of rare today.
And the former president will lie in repose at the Carter Center in Atlanta starting this evening. The public can visit with him and pay tribute starting tonight until early Tuesday morning. Faith Abube, ABC News, America's Georgia.